Arsenal tricep dip. So this one has two different mechanisms you need to change based on your range of motion. The first one is this back pad. By pulling this pin, you could take it further back, or as we have it on the highest setting, driving you forward. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different when you're talking about your tricep extension length and that range of motion. But for our model here, pressing that all the way up allows her to get a little bit more lumbar support, and then she's gonna be able to drive that weight down and back versus have to roll her shoulder to drive it down. So when you were doing this, you want that tricep tucked. You don't have to flare it out too much to drive that weight down. After that, we have to adjust the seat height just to make sure that her feet are solid on the ground and she's not gonna have any disruptions. Weight is loaded on the back. Once those two things are set up and the weight is loaded, she's gonna grab these balls to the top of the peg, set her feet strong to the ground. We're gonna drive that weight back. We're gonna allow for a little bit of the elbow drift out, which is okay, but we just really don't wanna flare out the elbows too much. So we're gonna keep those tucked. As we come up, we're breathing, exhaling and driving that weight down and back slightly, and keep that tension in the triceps the whole time. She's allowing it to come up to get a little bit of stretch in the tricep, but she's not letting it overly rotate and she never loses that tension. That's what you really wanna do. Make sure you're getting a slight stretch, but really be able to drive that weight out still and not lose that tension. Once you hit your assigned reps, you're gonna let that weight come all the way down.